spring practice on April 13th. Coach, thanks for joining us. If you would, just give us an overview of how your spring went and what your focus priorities are as we head through the off season.
Well, I'm sure I'm like everybody. We felt like we had a great spring. Had a lot of young guys that got reps for us. Some guys we had to see more than others. I've been at the program long enough now. I've got some guys that are, going on possibly their fourth year starting for us. So they didn't get quite as many reps. We implemented primarily a new offense. We're trying to piece some things together with what we've done here in the past, offensively, along with a new offense that Coach Hall has brought in for us. So there's a lot of learning involved with that. Stayed away from injuries was always a big plus for you, and feel good about finishing up finals and getting after it here in May, June, and July, getting ready for camp.
Thank you, Coach. We'll open up the questions for Coach Willie Fritz. Please hit *1 on your telephone keypad to join the queue. The operator will introduce you.
And our next question will come from Dan Tortora with the WakeUpCallDT.com.
Good afternoon, Coach. How are you?
Good, Dan. How are you?
Doing well. Thanks for asking. Just what you can say. I mean, obviously, and the determination at Tulane to build something and to build up this program and build up, the environment around it, the environment within it, just kind of where you think things are at right now in what you've, kind of come to Tulane to do and just where you feel the pieces are at this point.
Well, I feel like we're heading in the right direction. This was the 6th winning season in the last 37 years here at Tulane. So there hadn't been a whole lot of winning with the football program. And, I'm excited that we took this step forward. We were awful close the last few years, but just didn't win enough of the close ball games. So we're, got a lot of guys back. I think I've got 27 guys that have started at least one ball game for us in their career here at Tulane. So a lot of experience, more depth than we've ever had before. Our first season here, I think our last game in the regular season, we played UConn, and I think I brought 5 offensive linemen and had a 6th guy that was banged up and would have had to play in case of emergency. And that's all we had. So the depth is much, much better and more quality players. So we're excited about the future.
So as you kind of step forward here, just what you can say about the spring as a whole, this spring, just, what some of your biggest takeaways have been kind of coming off of your intro, just what you've seen develop and maybe some of those key areas that you were looking to.
I just think the depth is a big deal for us. We got our starting quarterback, Justin McMillan's coming back, but Keon Howard, transfer for us from Southern Miss, did a great job in the spring game. We've got a good, solid core of wide receivers led by Darnell Mooney, but got a transfer in here with Jalen McCluskey, who had 167 catches at Oklahoma State, so he's a great addition. A real good stable of running backs led by Darius Bradwell, who went for over 1,100 yards for us last year, and then I really think some good offensive linemen. We've always had a tough time matching up, with our offensive line against the conference opponents defensively. We got a bunch of guys that I think can play, Division I winning football for us on the offensive line. A lot of experience coming back up there. And then defensively, our front has got to be a strength for us. We've got a lot of guys led by Patrick Johnson and Cam Sample and Jeffrey Johnson, guys that have accumulated a lot of starts here at Tulane, 2 veteran inside linebackers with Lawrence Graham and Marvin Moody, and then a lot of guys that have played in the secondary. We're losing a couple good players, and Rod Teamer and Donnie Lewis, but quite a few guys that have started on the back end as well. And I also think it all translates into the kicking game. We've got guys who have done, been on the punt team, been on punt return team, kickoff return, know what we're looking for. Sometimes that's the slowest area to really develop because guys didn't play a whole lot of kicking game when they were in high school. They mostly just played offense and defense. So I'm seeing strides in all 3 areas.
Well, I appreciate it, Coach, and good luck here as you step forward.
Thank you.
Any other questions for Coach Willie Fritz, please? Star 1 on your telephone keypad if so. Well, Coach, thank you for giving us a few minutes today. Look forward to catching up with you once again in Newport in July.